Hello there, everyone. TheAndrata here, and welcome back to episode 3 of our All the Mod 7 Let's Play series, where it's getting dark, so I gotta wrap up this intro pretty quickly. But today we are working on diving into Ars Nouveau. A lot of changes have happened with it into 1.18 or maybe in 1.16. I just didn't notice. And yeah, we got a lot to do, so let's get started. I gotta go run. See you in a minute. All right, welcome back. I'm going to give you guys a fair warning here that Forge on Minecraft 1.18, all the mod 7. Remember, this is a beta. Yeah, I've been having issues for the past maybe 30 minutes trying to get my world to open back up. Switched launchers from GD Launcher to CurseForge to Multi-MC, re-downloading the game, trying out different Java arguments and everything. Finally got everything back up and running, and we are in to record this episode, and hopefully future episodes will work just as well. Anyway, with all that being said, so we went ahead and I dug out our mine here. We have a cave down here. I've gotten a few things as we've gone through, but we have a nice little cave here. I've been trying to light it up as I go. I have been running into enemies. These guys. I ran into one of these guys that summons wolves. That was not fun to deal with. But yeah, anyway, I'm trying to light it up as I go, but not getting too lucky. I did find some iron down there, though, which is what I ultimately came down for. So I have a bunch of stone pickaxe, but we got 27 iron, some coal, and then I also have a chest up here with all of my other loots that I have found as we have been mining. Oh, I'm sorry, it is a barrel. Real quick, is there a sleeping bag? There are. Comforts is in the pack, so we can get sleeping bags. I definitely want to do that. But anyway, these are other loots and things that I've had in my inventory. Apparently this was trapped. As I started digging down here, I found a dispenser with TNT hooked up to an observer. It was kind of broken, so there was nothing like specific that it was hooked up to. There was just like random redstone running over here, but it wasn't hooked up to anything. There is this redstone ore that was also sitting here. Oh, excuse me, sir. That was extremely rude. I'm sitting here talking, and then you come and just attack me. I don't appreciate that. I wish I had a backpack, or I mean a sleeping bag, so that I can sleep this night away. But it's becoming daytime. But anyway, so I have some copper that we got as well. We have our coal. I found some bauxite. Oh, I'm getting attacked from behind. Okay, hey, excuse me. I would appreciate if you guys could, like... Oh my goodness, there are a lot of you. And all I have is... Oh, okay. I was going to say all I have is a wooden axe. I don't have that anymore either. Let's go. I'm going to die. 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 Die, die, die. I'm saying it with every jump. Let's go. Hopefully no skeletons are out here that are going to shoot me as I sprint back to home so I can get inside my gates and be safe. And then we'll talk about the things I have. Okay. All right. We made it. Jeez. It was a little bit sketch there. I wasn't sure if we were actually going to make it. Anyway, I got copper. We got bauxite, which is used for immersive engineering to create aluminum. And I also have aluminum ingots. I don't know if aluminum's really used for too much else outside of immersive engineering itself. I really do love these. The tooltips, the theming. Oh, goodness. We have an Enderman in our house now. Oh, my. I need to eat. Anyway, we have iron, which is what we came for, right? That's what I wanted was the iron. So let's go ahead and put all our stuff in here. I really need to work on like organizing inventory at some point, but we'll get there once we start getting a little further. I want to get into Ars Nouveau so we can start working towards getting this. It'll make mining easier, ultimately for us, or well, for me, really. Because as y'all know, if you've seen any of my other playthroughs, me and mining, I'm not the biggest fan of actually mining. So I like to, move past mining as soon as I can. If I don't know if there's any sort of auto miner in here from any kind of pack. There is occultism, which does have the genies, which we can use, but we do need to get a little bit of stuff because this is going to require us to have, we're going to need some gold. We're going to have to head into the nether to get easnium and stuff. So we're not quite at this point yet. At all, but we will get there at some point. And that will probably be our, miner's light. What is this? Oh, from mining gadgets. How about like torch. Ah, good to see that Torchmaster is in the pack. So we should have the Feral Flare Lantern around here. Do have the Mega Torch. These would be nice. Once we get into diamonds, we can put these all around our village and it'll stop mobs from spawning, which I like that idea. I'm going to go ahead and bookmark that so I don't forget that. And I'm just looking to see, is there any like auto torch or like there's the mining gadget that we can use, but I need to see like what options do we have. The mining gadget wouldn't actually be too bad to get into, especially since we don't have thermal and stuff, and I've never used it before. Plus, the one of these has a really cool, yeah, this is based off of a gun in Destiny 2 specifically. The Wave Splitter is what this design is based off of. If you go look up the Wave Splitter and then you compare it to the Mining Gadget Mark III, they are literally exactly the same. So I just need to get myself some diamonds. So we need to mine up some diamonds, then I can get a mining gadget, and then we can start getting upgrades for this, including the light upgrade, which is what I want, so I can start getting lights placed around for things. Is each piece of coal not doing 8? It should, right? There is tiny coal in this pack too. I could have set up tiny coal if I wanted to. But while we're waiting for the iron, I'm going to just keep looking around in JEI and seeing what other options we have for things that I want to start working towards gathering. And again, it was like power gen. How about Power? Nope, Power is not in the pack. We do have RF tools that generates out of blaze rods. Let's look up. What about generators? What do we have options wise for generators? The blazing generator, the coal generator. We can put coal in there and that generates 60 RF a tick. We also have Beyond Earth entered coal generator. Interesting. Never heard of that mod before. Create, of course. Okay, so we're probably, if we need to get into power, some RF tools, and then that will allow us to get from, there is the charging station from charging gadgets, which will allow us to charge. So we're going to need, yeah, we're going to need a couple things. Wireless chargers. What are you? Just an ender pearl? This is interesting. I've never seen these before. Like I said, I'm just adding things that we're going to need at some point. A generator. We're going to want the coal generator. And then, let's see, the charging station. Isn't there like a modification station that we're also going to need? A modification table for the mining gadget? Yes. This will allow me to, at least if I can't mine quickly, or I can't mine automatically, I can mine quickly with using something like a mining gadget. Until we get, other things set up that allow us to do better mining. All right, so we probably have enough iron now. I need to get my sticks, which I should have somewhere in here. Yes. We're also going to want one book. And we're going to need to craft all the tools, right? So we need sword, shovel, axe, yeah, pickaxe, all of it. So we need you. Do we need a hoe? We don't need a hoe. But we do need an axe. And then we need a shovel. And then we need a sword. I should probably just go ahead and make another sword so that I have that available. And then bada bing, bada boom, we have our novice spell book and we have dove into Ars Nouveau, which I thought there was going to be advancements for Ars Nouveau, but I guess not. Yeah, I guess Ars Nouveau doesn't have any advancements. That's kind of unfortunate. Oh man, I'm supposed to place that before I can unlock any of these other ones. That's also a little bit unfortunate. Anyway, if you never played with Ars Nouveau before, it is a magic mod. If you look down here, we have our magic bar available to us. And Ars Nouveau is a fantastic magic mod that can do a lot of cool stuff. For us right now, what I want to use this for is, in place of a pickaxe, we can use our magic. And how do we do so? Well, if you press C by default, that is the hotbar to open up your crafting for your Ars Nouveau-ness. This includes the crafting as well as the book for Ars Nouveau. And we want to start with the Getting Started tab. So we have spell casting, which tells you about how to craft spells and how to, open up your quick select menu and stuff like that. How to get spell mana, which is basically wear the gear and you'll get more mana. And then as you level up, or as you get the higher book, I believe, Adding glyphs to your spell book will also increase your maximum amount of mana and mana regeneration. Yeah, as you learn more spells, you can get more mana. And then there is source gems, new glyphs. We'll get into all of this kind of stuff. But for now, we want to craft our first spell. So the way that you craft spells with Ars Nouveau is rather simple. You choose your form for your spell. So how do you want your spell to interact with the world? Do you want to have to touch a block? Do you want to interact with yourself? Or do you want to have a projectile? We probably, I think we'll do touch and then break. And then let's see, can be amplified to increase the harvest level. Sensitive will simulate breaking blocks with shears. Okay, so that's like silk touch if we were to get the sensitive glyph. So this is going to be our break spell, right? And we're going to do touch. Projectile costs more mana overall, so we'll just stick with break, right? And then we're also going to set up our second spell. This one we will do projectile harm. And this is harm. So now we have a weapon available to us and a pickaxe. So if we go back over to our mine, eat real quick before we do so. You know what? While I'm thinking about it, sophisticated or backpack. Let's add sophisticated backpacks to this to-do list and the feeding upgrade. That way, I don't have to eat. So if you hold V, you get your quick wheel here where you can pick your spell. So we're going to do break unless all those zombies are still down in here. Doesn't look like they are. And then this was a touch spell. So all we have to do is come down here. And if we want to expand this, we just right click, bam. Much faster than mining. And as we gain more spells, we can amplify this and we'll get more mana. So like right now, if I break this, I'm not going to get... Oh no, I did get the tin ore. Okay, so I think this counts... Does this count as an iron pickaxe? We'll find out because this silver ore here requires iron and I got the silver. Okay, yeah, so this counts as a iron pickaxe, which is great. And we can just go around and now we have instant break for all of these blocks. Just, watch your mana. The one thing you can't do is vein mine, so you don't have that ability. But as long as you can reach the block, you can break the block, which is nice. How about a magnet? Do we have magnets? We do. We have simple magnets in here, which is... an ender pearl, really? You need an ender pearl for the magnet? How about you? You need ender pearls too? I mean, I guess you are teleporting items to my inventory. So, I mean, it makes sense that you want a magnet upgrade. But yeah, so that is the basics of Ars Nouveau. And then from there, what we need to do is start working on getting more glyphs, because there's a couple more things that I want to get before we actually start really diving too deep into Ars Nouveau. And one of them is a light spell, so that I can do a projectile light, because that's what I was looking for, was like torches, like projectile torches, and we didn't have that available. But we can if we use Ars Nouveau, which is great. Let's take things that we're probably going to use with us. Like potatoes, we can cook those up. Yeah, we'll need our logs, our planks. All this other stuff can stay inside of here. And so let me set up my hotbar generally. Generally, the way I like to have it, my damaging weapon is on number 1, so I can switch to it quickly. My mining weapon is on number 2. And then like my pickaxe or shovel, I switch between the two as needed, is on number 3. Or if I'm at the point where this does all my stuff for me, which it does, and I don't need the shovel anymore, I'll put my bow there. 5 is my building blocks, and then the rest is whatever. 9 is torches, and then 8 is usually food. Just how I like to set it up, so that I can always jump to it. You're still going to see that I'm going to scroll to everything because I just do. But anyway, I came back here for a reason. I started talking and distracted myself, and I don't remember what the reason for me returning here is. To put my copper away, my tin and my silver. Let's take all of these building blocks out. And let's shove all the tools in here. The blood moon rises. Distant sounds of the undead can be heard. And I don't think we can sleep. Yeah, because of the moon event, we can't sleep. So hopefully our villagers are okay. We'll have to monitor. We'll have to kind of see where they are at. I want this shield. Can I have you? Can you give me the shield? Like, are you an actual real shield? Are you just like, there we go. I wanted the shield. so I can have that with me. I like that it's not rendered at all times either. Only when my sword is out. That's nice. I like that. I like that a lot. Here, you can have a wooden sword, buddy. Sure. Okay, so Ars Nouveau, what do we want to get from this? Well, we need to start working on generating mana so that we can get glyphs, because glyphs are how we A, level up our book, and B, learn new things. So if we look at Ars Nouveau, we need to be able to produce these glyphs, right? So in order to do so, we're going to need a glyph press, which is this guy, and then we're going to need mana, and which we're going to need mana jars, or jars? Source jars. I'm sorry, it's no longer called mana, it is called source. Okay, so we're gonna need source jars. And for now, what is our fastest way of getting mana? Normally I use, there's like a volcanic accumulator or something like that, a volcanic source link, I guess. But we don't have the ability to use that. So let's get something. Mobs are dying. Our villagers are dying because of this night event, which is just fantastic. I mean, yes, they will come back, but I can't sleep because of the event. So just basically all around, this is not a good night for us. We started out great. We had this nice, beautiful spawn. We got this beautiful mine colony already set up for us, and now we're kind of just not doing too good. I need to look in the book because this mod has changed. I don't know how to get mana, or sorry, source. Source is a special resource that must be gathered using devices in the world. Agronomic source link. Generates source from nearby crop and tree growth. Bonus mana is generated from magical plants such as mage blooms, source berry bushes, and archwood saplings. Source will be output from the source link to nearby jars within 5 blocks. Bone mealing crops will not grant source. Okay, so we're going to need one of these. I am going to have to do some mining, it seems, because we need a little bit of gold and other things in order to craft. Be careful what spell you're on when you are right-clicking with your book, because it does not respect that certain items can be right-clicked. So I'm going to need some gold. I'm going to need source gems, which you can get source gems while you're mining. You can randomly attain these. Or not anymore. Obtained by placing lapis or amethyst in an imbuement chamber. Okay, so we're going to need this. Things have been changed in Ars Nouveau. I kind of like it. Source jar just requires glass and some archwood slabs specifically. We're gonna have we got work to do. I thought we were gonna be able to dive into arcane stone for our glyph press. I thought we were gonna be able to dive into Ars Nouveau pretty quickly here and get some more glyphs, but it does not look like it. The other glyph that I want is light. Conjure mage light, which is just some clay and a lantern. But yeah, we're not going to be able to get into this until I was hoping I could sleep. I'm going to have to do some mining first of all, and second, we're going to have to go out and explore the world and get some trees and some bushes and some source wood and some archwood. It looks like that might be archwood right there, actually, so we might have gotten lucky with our spawn. But these are the Ars Nouveau trees. There's these ones, then there's like some other color ones. Like there's like purpley ones. You're not my zoom button. You're not my zoom button either. You are. Let's see. Can we see any from here? No, doesn't seem to. Oh, you know what? I do have. Oh, I need that spider. Let's test out our harm spell. Pew! Pew! I'm going to snipe this spider. No idea how much damage it did, but we killed it, and that's what mattered. I need the string to make our backpack. So he has currently, what, 5 hearts? And this did 1.5. So it does 3 damage total because each of their hearts is 2. It's 2 damage per heart. You know what? Let's go rescue our villagers. Y'all are holed up, and then there are enemies apparently around here. Okay, I don't want the creeper, and I don't want that. Oh, gosh. That was a mistake. All right. I'm trying to be a hero, and I just literally destroyed and put a hole. Oh man. I don't think that creeper blew a hole in the ground though, so that's kind of nice. All right, I should have just like stayed in home. I just need to kill a spider. I think I just need one more string. Okay. Oh, I tried to destroy my door, or harm my door at least. String. I need one more string. Is that a fair assessment? Yes. And I can't get this from hostile neural networks. Is this like deep mob learning for 1.18? That's interesting. Wool, but I can't do anything with my wool that I have up here just yet. So basically I need one more spider. So if I wait until daytime, we should get some spider spawns that will work in our favor. And yeah, I don't want to mess with you. So basically I'm kind of stuck here until daytime, which is going to be soon. So I'll come back when it's daytime. We'll go out and hunt some spiders so I can at least get something done today. I just need to mine, and I didn't get very far in mining. And I need to get some gold. We need to get some iron. We need to get a whole bunch more resources. And generally, I try and get all that by this time. I apologize that I'm not there yet. What is this button? Arcs. Oh, this is from the Blue Skies mod. Anyway, we'll be right back. It should be daytime soon. All right, so it's daytime, and while I was waiting, I went ahead and planted some of those source berries so they could start doing a little bit of growth. And I also put some potatoes down so that we have a food source. There's water just chilling right back there. I do hear some spiders floating around, so let's go back to our harm spell and take these guys out, and then we can check out what our trees are. And we also have a wandering trader, which is nice. Oh, the spider's up top. All right, what do you got? You have rune forged greaves. If I had some diamond boots and 45 emeralds, those are actually pretty darn good boots. I don't have those, so I don't. Leave me alone, spider or skelly. And apparently, those guys don't despawn during the day too, and obviously creepers. I am on my harm spell, right? Yes. The only problem with this spell is it doesn't track at all, which is kind of a pain. There are other spells that you can get that I believe you can get tracking, but it also has, I believe, like infinite range. So that's nice. All right, what are you? You are cascading archwood log. Look at that. So we can break this and get the log. And look at that. We have archwood. Bam, bam. And if I break it like this, I don't think I'm going to get any saplings. Let's go get an axe because I don't have a proper axe. And yes, I know I got distracted from the spider, but he's up top. So first off, we want harm. And then I want to be able to open the door. We're going to just take out this spider because A, he's going to annoy me being up here. And B, I need a string. There we go. And look, we got a heart container too, so we can refill our hearts. Probably should save those for like when we're mining and stuff, and if I come across an emergency situation, but it's okay. So we need this, and we need a chest. Now I can at least clean out my inventory a little bit. So we can put this on our back. And I need to set the hotkey for this appropriately. So options, controls, keybinds, key of B. I do not want that to be create a waypoint. We can have that be J. That would work fine. And we want open backpack to be B. There we go. So there's our backpack. So then we can clean up our inventory, and I can put like extra tools and stuff like a pickaxe just in case we ever need, a regular pickaxe, or if we're, doing stuff. And actually, you know what? We have enough iron. I know that we're resource light right now, but it'll make mining easier if I just upgrade this to iron now, which gives us more inventory space. So that way I can, do things easier in the future. So we can go ahead. Man, inventory. This drives me nuts. Because the one thing I don't like about beginning Minecraft is managing inventory. Let's see. I kind of want to have this kind of stuff over here. I need to set up my chest system that I generally have at this point in the game, but I need to find out where I'm going to put the chests because we're kind of, this design is nice, but I'm space limited really. Let's put all this stuff away. Just go away. Just go away. Everything can go away. Give me my cobblestone so I have some building blocks. Potatoes, you can go away. Building tool, you're going to go into the backpack. All these stone pickaxes I can now get rid of. Do I have a... No, I don't have a trash can up there. So we're going to just do this. Wooden shovel can stay, and it was the wooden axe that I needed. You guys can go away. You can go in there. You're going to go there. Wooden axe. Okay, cool. So this is what I wanted to chop down that tree. This is going to break very quickly. I probably should have just converted to stone, or well, got a stone one, but whatever. At least this way I'll get some saplings out of this. Along with the wood. Oh, and a red currant. And like I said, I should have got a stone one, but I didn't. My bad. That's a hoe. Okay. There we go. Now I can finish off that tree. You go there. Okay. There we go. And then we can break. So can I, how many times can I use this break in a row? I can't tell. I'd have to actually be breaking blocks in order to figure that out. So we have another sapling, so we could actually replant this tree. I don't know if it grows off of one or if I need like 4 of them there in order for it to grow, but we'll just plant the one there and see what happens and see where we end up. And again, we're just going to shove everything into here. So we got saplings. So this archwood log, this can turn into the planks, correct? That we're going to need. If I were to get planks, yes. Okay, cool. So we can get the planks now. Takes care of that problem. Nightshade, black currant. We haven't eaten the red currant, so let's eat that. Maybe get some more hearts. No. Didn't mean to do that. Again, remember what spell you were on. Switch over to harm. Let's see. I've eaten black. I've eaten red. Smallmouth bass. I need to cook that. I've eaten the nightshade, unfortunately. It was a moment of desperation, and I didn't think about it. Oh, we haven't eaten the apples yet. I generally don't do this, but look, I just got 2 more hearts just by eating an apple. Like, that's pretty darn good. I'm not going to complain about it. Okay. And with that being said, that is about it for this episode. Let's go check on our mine colony over here. I know we had a villager unfortunately pass away. Did that creeper blow a hole in here? No, it didn't. Okay. I did not claim the chunks around our village. The game automatically claimed all these chunks for me. And the claiming does include griefing protection, which I like. I'm going to go ahead and I will actually manually claim these chunks, though, just to be safe. And then this is our base here, so I can chunk load those ones. I did modify the config file so I can force load up to 500 instead of only the 25 that are by default. So anyway, oh, this was my crafting table that I just randomly set here. We can get rid of that. Who's the one who died? Rivka. Rivka is the one who unfortunately passed away. And was that the guy who was building this, who has not done any work? No, Luca is the one who was doing this. What do you need, Luca? There are no guard or barrack towers. Okay, I will work on it. I'd really like a house to live in. There are 2 houses available. Why don't you just live in one of those? You did start doing some work, but you probably need some tools. Fill block with dirt, required resources. Like, it's not saying that he needs anything, so I should put like a shovel in there, but I think he'll just punch to do all of his stuff. And bruh, there's like 2 houses. There's a guard tower here. Ah, the building was abandoned together with its colony a long time ago. You can reactivate this. Oh, heck yeah. I have to reactivate these. Okay. I thought I would just automatically, they would just automatically pick up. Reactivate. All right, let's do this in a systematic fashion because there are multiple different things. What about this? Okay, you're good. What are you crying about? Please build a restaurant or get me something to eat. Okay, well, I haven't even built a builder's hut yet, so I'm sorry, Anoha or whatever your name was. You're gonna kind of be out of luck for a minute. Why don't you get a job and do some work? How about that? Maybe I'll feed you if you actually put a little work in instead of just mooching off of my free village here. Okay, so if you're ever playing and you run into a village, reactivate the village, the houses and stuff, claim them so that you can use them. Do I need to like rebuild though or anything? Because this construction tape is now surrounding everything. Assign citizens. Yeah, just a house, level 1. If I want to upgrade it, these are the things that I'm going to need. This is Caledonia. Oh, so this village was Caledonia. I should have just built Caledonia by default. Interesting. Ah, we now have a guard, so I can give him some gear. Clayton can get some gear and all kinds of good stuff. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this episode. So in between episodes, I'm gonna try and do some more mining and get us a bit more stuff, explore that cave a little bit there. I'm gonna need to make some more torches. But for now, our goal is to work towards getting Ars Nouveau set up. I have a lot of stuff on my to-do list here. We did the backpack, so we got that taken care of today. I'd like to get a magnet, but I'd have to kill an Enderman. That's gonna be a lot of fun. Mystical agriculture is in here. I'm gonna try and avoid it if I can. I don't think I need to use mystical agriculture at all. I just don't see a need for it in this pack, and I did it a lot in other packs. Crafts mechanisms. Oh, okay. I was like, oh, you can get me ender pearls? Is there a yeah, you can't do anything else. I want to get the feeding upgrade. That's going to require a little bit of gold, and then to go explore and get a couple. Oh, look at those tool tips, man. That looks so cool. And an ender pearl again. Always with the ender pearls. Everybody wants ender pearls for their stuff. Any kind of stone, block of iron, arcane stone, which requires source gems. So it looks like our first step is going to be to make the imbuement chamber so that we can start imbuing our, we can get some lapis, imbue lapis into source gems, which will allow us to make these other items that we're going to need. Does that seem safe to say? I think it does. Anyway, that's it for today's episode. I better get inside before the sun fully sets. If you enjoyed, please feel free to like, comment, subscribe. I do appreciate it, and it really does help out the channel. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Have a good one.